I can chat with the folks. My bad.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Look, I know I'm a little bit off schedule, but listen, let me tell y'all something. Technical difficulties have been getting me every time for the past couple of interviews. But look, we always gonna find a way. We always gonna keep pushing. So I appreciate y'all. I know 6:59. Y'all was like, where she at? Cause y'all know I be on the roll. Punctuality be on point. I be ready to get with it. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Shout out to my sponsors, Takeover TV, Rude Boys Artwork, and also shout out to Store 28. I got these earrings from Store 28. Jakisha made these specifically for me, so I feel special and all that. So shout out to Store 28. Also, let me go ahead and put this out there. I didn't upload the flyer or anything like that. Podcast class July 14th at Brown Vibe Coffee House. And it's actually a free class, but donations are accepted. So y'all make sure y'all tap into the podcast class because some of y'all need a podcast and some of y'all don't. We gonna figure it all out in the class, okay? I'm ready to go ahead and get started and hop in because I call him the young goat. I got him saved in my phone as the young goat. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying? Like this dude here, like he does it all, and he's definitely amazing at it. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey Veronica, my name is my name is Tramaine Demming. I'm used to being behind the camera, but we're gonna be in front of the camera today.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's me, T Main, the producer, Tramaine Demming. That's the name my mama gave me.
Listen, and I love it. So me and you have been friends on Facebook for a while.
For a minute, I feel like I known you for at least
For
15 years.
at least 15,
At least,
at
at
least
least.
at
Look, who your
least
people in there?
15 years. At least 15 years. Because I think me and you became friends when you did Serene album. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
yeah, I remember that. I
You
remember that.
remember that? You don't went
I
back.
do.
Yeah.
I remember that. So we've been friends. We've been friends since then. We've been
Wow.
friends.
Yeah.
We've been friends since then. So it's like
Yeah.
been
That's been 6 years, I believe, for sure.
okay.
This year,
Okay.
six,
Okay.
seven
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
So explain what it is that you for the people that don't. I don't see how they not know you. But for the people that don't know you and is just now getting introduced to you, what exactly is that you do?
Well, I just try to base it around me saying that I'm a music and video production company. So pretty much everything music and video. I just try to stay within that realm. I believe I have other skill sets, but I try to stay in my little lane, and you know those two things. I base my whole career off those two.
So what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite? Do you like doing
Coming in hot. Let's see.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm like, do you like doing videos or production more than music, or do you,
Oh
you like one or
man.
the other? Did you have a preference?
Um, I think I'm able to reach more people. Personally, I don't believe this is just like the general basis, but I believe I'm able to reach more people with my video production because
Okay.
it's easy to digest. Like, I know how to speak to emotions with video,
Okay.
so everybody got emotions, so I can make people get chills or cry or something or smile from a video comparison to music, which is a preference. Everybody don't. I'm mostly an R&B producer, so everybody don't listen to
Okay.
R&B. Some people, you know, churchy like my mama. So
Right. Right.
everybody ain't tapping in there, but I'm able to reach more people from the video aspect. So I know if I really want to use my platform uh, to reach out to people, I go
Mhm.
straight to video. But from like that personal hobby, like if I just want to because at the same time we have cool professions, which is rare in this world. A lot of people
Mhm.
wake up every day and they are frustrated with what they have to go do.
Mhm.
So I don't take that for granted. It's nothing to brag about. I'm not bragging. I'm saying like I feel grateful for that. Like we get to wake up and
Right.
smile and say, even though I'm gonna go make some money with this, like I was gonna do it anyways. So
Right.
I was gonna do this anyways. Money not so. Uh, like music, that's my hobby. Like if I'm gonna do that regardless. Like I got tracks that I've made 5-6 years ago that no one ever has ever heard, and I'll just listen to it. I've been listening to it the whole time. It's just been for me. So I think music is more personal for me.
Okay.
But I share the video to the world.
That makes sense.
Right.
That absolutely makes sense because because making beats is therapeutic for me.
You hold on.
What?
You be producing?
I can, yeah.
How long for the get to get to the yo?
I am music. Look, I am musically inclined.
I believe it. I know you are. It's all right. You're gonna be right up in here. I put you right. You finna co-produce something.
I am musically inclined. Okay.
I believe it. Like really, everybody. Like if you are artist, like it's like a tree. Like and we're just branches in that artistry tree. Like if like I can draw, but I ain't drawing years. I haven't drawn anything in years, so I probably lost my skill in it. But you know, I still have that ability to because I'm an artist. When you're an artist, you're just an artist. The learning curve is a little easier compared to someone else who is not an artist. So I believe you. I believe you're musically inclined.
Yeah, I am.
I know you are.
Yeah, I am musically.
Yeah.
Some people know that, and some people know that, and some people don't.
Yeah.
Depends on what kind of mood I'm in sometimes. But making beats is therapeutic for me. So I have like beats that I keep to myself that nobody.
You gonna let me hear some?
I will.
It's up.
I will. So yeah. I tend to keep certain artistic stuff to myself as well. So I
sometimes you gotta tuck things in. It's for you. This personal. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, so like if you go on also Dope Network YouTube page, like stuff from the beginning of the videos, like I made those beats in the intro of the video.
Set the front door.
Yes. Because I tell people like at that point in time when I started also Dope Network YouTube page, when I was like creating the shows and stuff like that, like I couldn't afford for anybody to do anything for me.
Right. You had to figure it out.
I had to figure it out. So I had to make the beats, I had to produce, I had to edit, shoot, all that. Just by the simple fact that I can't afford I know it costs. So I couldn't afford for nobody to do it for me.
And it don't cost $20.
And it listen.
Don't give me
listen.
I ain't gonna start, but it don't cost $20. It's the truth. And like you're not trying to come at some people with $20. I ain't gonna go. This show.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
But yeah, I mean, like I believe that's the start of most people's journey, especially through artistry. We just use what we got, and we just have to figure it out. Especially when you indulge in excellence.
Oh yes.
Even if you're from the beginning, you know what excellence looks like, so you know you need to take a path to excellence. So you start, all right, I got to figure this out. So that's when that skill set start to develop in those beginning stages. And even if you don't have the financial backing, you still, try to build things up in a quality manner.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. Like now, I'm dipping into audio engineering, and that's because when I got deep into doing videos, I'm like, this audio ain't gonna work. So I have to learn how to adjust.
Right.
It all
works together.
Yeah. So which it kind of came being that I've been playing because I'm a classically trained musician as well. So stuff come automatically for me.
Wow.
So it's still stuff that I need to learn.
I'm gonna flip the script. I'm gonna interview you because you got some stuff. You got some stuff I want to know. You classically trained. That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah. So. How did you get into the music video? Or let me use this word. How did you get into the media format? How did you get into that game?
Well, it started with music, and like every young Black African male, it starts in the church for the most part.
Of course.
So I don't even know my mama, but she always tell a story about when I started on the drums. I was a drummer. I was like the drummer of the city. I was like the young fire drummer.
Okay.
Before my brother Vario everybody knows Vario. Coach Vario, he got like 7, 8, 9. I was like the young drummer of the city, and then I moved on to the piano later in my years. But she said I always used to beat on her lampshades when I was 2 years old with
Okay.
like spoons and stuff. She'd be like, get down all that. But that's where it started. Like you seen the love for music develop, and then after church, I'm running to the drum set, and you
Mhm.
mentioned number two Baptist church, and I remember those days. I remember them letting me play for offering and all that, but
Right.
I got to get right back off because you don't keep the beat.
Uh,
You be dragging. Get off.
listen,
So
listen,
they make you a
listen.
warrior. Hey, every
Yeah.
young fella who keep getting put off the drum set, don't let it discourage you. Just go
Right.
work harder. Go work
Absolutely.
hard. But yeah, started there when I was 2 years old, and then got to the keyboard when I was like, I'm gonna say really in high school, early high school, and then uh guy named Sam Hamilton. A lot of people know him. He used to make tracks on his chord tray. It was a little older chord tray. And as when he got a new, I was a drummer, so when he got a new keyboard after church, I used to ask him, "Can I take the keyboard home and make tracks on it?" I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking this big heavy keyboard and this big heavy old school speaker to the
Mm-hmm.
house, making all that noise trying to figure it out. And that's where it started. So, and we it just went from there. I just learned, I learned more of the computer software as I went. And then I
Right.
met this guy named Cavante Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Vunny, young
Mm-hmm.
Vunny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I met him at Teleperformance, and I don't know. I think we just clicked after that. I went to YP Young Pros, and that's really where Music Masters formed. It was with
Okay.
me and Vunny,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then I just kind of, just ran off with it. And then at YP, shout out to Brent, shout out to Zach, shout out to Dre, shout out to Brandon Alexander, Guy Richard Soul. I'm trying to think of everybody. But shout out to the whole young pro from that era. If it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be having this interview with you. So I'll never forget who gave me opportunities,
Right.
and that's just gonna always be. I ain't gonna never be. Oh, I did it by myself. I got out the mud. That's not me. Uh, I need God to keep elevating me for real. Uh,
Absolutely.
and Brent, they allowed me into their studio, and I really dabbed into engineering. And I just was sorry till I got a little bit better, bought the equipment, and then that's when I started audio engineering. And then years after that, I got my own studio, and I was like, you know what? I'm recording the music, I'm producing the music. I might as well
Mhm.
film the music. So I want to shoot music videos. So I went to this pawn shop uh, that was connected to Summer Girl. Well, the old South Park Mall.
Mhm.
That punch out right there. That punch out right there. I bought this
Yeah.
$300 uh TI3 Canon.
Okay.
$300. I remember
Yeah.
I had Brandon on the phone. Ultimate, that's like a brother to me. Like, bro, you think I should get the camera? He's like, go get it. Paid the little $300. I got every dollar about that camera. I worked that camera for a few years, and I just upgraded. Ricky Jones, he recommended the GH5 Lumex to me. He
Mhm.
was like, get that one. I got that one, and I seen the quality increase. And
Right.
as
Right.
I'm increasing my equipment, I'm still increasing my skill set. Because just because you got equipment don't mean you're going to be skillful.
Come
So I
on.
started,
Come on.
I'm
I just told, I promise you. I just told somebody that yesterday. I said they can have all the equipment they want to. That don't mean they know
all
what they're
day.
doing.
It's people that got way more equipment, way better equipment than me. But
Yes.
first of all, they don't have the love for it, the passion for it, and they
Right.
haven't sat down and did the work, the homework.
Right. Right.
I listen. I got my doctorates in YouTube University.
Li-
Yeah, yeah.
Come
They
on.
going
Tell 'em.
yeah. They gonna have me
Tell
speak
'em.
at the graduation ceremony this fall for the new graduates.
That's what I said.
I put my 10,000 hours in for real. I used to literally like make it a time. I used to stay up to like 4 a.m. every night, and from like
Mhm.
11 p.m. to 4 a.m. study film every night
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a year two straight, just studying film. And I ain't talking
Yeah.
about the cool stuff and hip hop edits. Studying lighting,
Yeah.
studying color grading, studying framing. Really, the boring videos. You got to hear the old man. Well,
Oh
what you want to
yeah.
do right there
Yeah.
is your focal length of your. I'm watching. I'm tapped in. I'm soaking it in. So I'm
Yeah.
able to take those technical things and then bring it over into our world.
Right. Right. Right.
And give it a level of quality that our community needs. So,
Absolutely.
and
So
we kind of hear.
I tell people that as well. Like even when I'm the days when I'm in my office, first of all, I watch my sermons. I have to watch my podcast.
Yeah,
When I'm in my office, I do my best, and I ain't gonna say I do my I make sure I'm soaking in positivity. You know what I'm saying? When
you
I'm
got
in my
to. Yeah,
got to soak in. So I'm watching like some type of inspirational podcast or some type of sermon podcast, and then I tap into whatever I got going on. So I have my days as well where I look at YouTube all day, all day,
all
all
day.
night. And I tell people I look at tutorials on everything.
Got to. And you got to refresh yourself sometimes. Like when I
Got
go
to.
before I shoot weddings, even though I shoot weddings a few times throughout the year, like before a wedding, I go refresh. I go find people who way better than me on purpose. I'm never
Absolutely.
comparison is the thief of joy. I don't let that
Come
happen to
on.
me. So I literally go study people that I would like to emulate, not imitate, but emulate,
Come on.
and be
Come on.
inspired by.
Come
And before
on.
I shoot their wedding, all right, man, they inspire me. Boom. I'm gonna take these nuggets and make it my own. I do that like before every wedding and a lot of other things. I
Mhm.
just gotta refresh. So I seen somebody come in and say like you never stop learning. You can never stop learning in film. And
Right.
like that, like there's literally no limit. Like even Ryan Coogler had something else he can learn, which is direct the Black Panther, and I think he gonna direct the new what he gonna direct? X-Men or no, he gonna direct the new Avengers. Like it's
Hmm.
still things he can learn. And that's the wonderful part about art. There's no limit. There's no cap. Even the greatest artists can be even greater.
Right.
Like for real. So I never choose another. Like I can't choose another. It ain't no plan B for me. This is it. It's plan A and plan A1 or plan A2 or something. Yeah, like we gonna do this till we gonna rock out.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what filmmakers we talking about since we talking about film right now, what filmmakers inspire you? Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite director or cinematographer? Do you have a
Listen,
favorite?
Jordan Peele cutting up. Jordan Peele been cutting
Ooh,
up.
ain't he though? Ain't he
Did he do?
though?
Did he do the new Dim series? Is
I
that
think
him?
he did.
Listen. Oh my gosh!
He a
Like
dog. He a dog.
from I'm this from the black aspect, we needed a Jordan Peele like to be able to take horror and make it our own. Because
Yeah.
if you think about horror, decades and decades back, like it wasn't us. It was the other community and other cultures that was had their take on horror. He said, I'm gonna do my take on horror, and it's like it's so unique. And the cinematography is just awesome. The storylines, the Easter eggs, the
Yeah.
the script writing is beautiful. Like to the point, uh, I can't even enjoy movies no more because
It's tough.
like you paying
It's
attention to
tough.
so much. You paying attention to you
It's
deep
tough.
diving into. I'm like, all right, so
Yeah.
what motivated that light right there? Okay, that light. Like I'm doing them. I'm saying what made them go for a more green hue right here. I can't even sit there and enjoy movies no more. But Jordan Peele is awesome. Ryan Coogler is awesome. Uh, Quentin Tarantino is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a lot of people names I don't even know. I
Yeah.
just know it's awesome. I could just go out for movies, but definitely Jordan Peele. I'm locked in. Every time he's about to do something, I know it's about to be amazing. And shout out to whoever given the opportunity to do that, and they just give him free will, and he's inspiring me for sure. And I really want to get into short. That's my next venture, short films. Like
I was about to ask you that. Have you
I gotta.
started on your? I see you. I see that you post about it a lot. That was gonna be my next question. Have you started getting into your next adventure with short films? If not,
I'm like right
if
on the
not,
cusp.
what's holding you up? What's holding you up?
What's holding me, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, what's holding me up is I never, even though people see me always doing stuff alone, honestly, it's not a preference. I would like to have a team. I'm just very selective on who I line myself with.
Same,
Uh,
same here.
and it's crazy. I'm not even paying. I mean, skill set is awesome. I would like for people to be
Mhm.
gifted around me, but what I pay more attention to is character and everything. Like I'm big on character because you can get somebody good at something, or you can whatever. Everybody hard working, but you got to sit there and work in and out with people on a day-to-day basis. So I pay attention to character. So I'm just trying to align myself with people. And people, we grown now. I'm 30. When I was about 21 or something, I could have did all the passion projects with all the homies and all that. We got more free
Right.
time. All my homeboys married with kids and all that. So it's kind of hard to get people locked in. Now, once I get an opportunity to do a film with a acquired budget, then I'll be able to bring more professional talent in.
Right.
But the thing is in our profession, well, in that profession of like shooting short films and being a video director, to be able to get that opportunity, you really got to have a portfolio. And it ain't necessarily a portfolio of video work. If you're gonna shoot a short film, you need a short film to show. So
Yes.
what I would like to do is do like a pilot or a passion project.
Okay.
So I'll just need to get like-minded people in the room that has the vision of adding to their portfolio, getting their feet wet as well. And I think we talked about this, and we've actually on
We
set
did.
before.
We did.
Yeah. So that's really what's holding me back. I don't want to do it alone. Could I shoot a 3 to 5 minute short film all alone? I could, but I know once I start doing stuff alone like that, I'm gonna get comfortable. I wanna go into that lane with a team. And I don't. If you notice, I could have called it Tramaine Demming Studios. It ain't about me. I left it Music Man Studios. So even if I'm not there, you know what I'm saying, it still should be running. It still should be flowing. But that's really what's holding me back. A team. I want a team. I want to be able to touch shoulders with people with the same vision. And this is a skill set that, like, well, everybody doesn't try to enter. Most people want to be in front of the camera, like actors and artists and all that.
Yeah,
But
and
I need y'all in all black.
Yeah, see, I try to tell people too. Is y'all don't. Everybody wants to be in the spotlight. I get it, but it's money behind the camera as well.
That's where it's at.
They don't get it. I'm like, y'all, it's money behind here.
There's money behind there's work behind here. Listen, I know you want to be on the front of the stage. I know everybody want to be Beyonce, but listen, come to the back. Come a Team Black and come hold his mic.
Yes.
So we can get this money and these opportunities. Like, my whole goal, I would like to be the guy who films short films, a video director, or the company, not the guy, but the company who does short films, quality short films, and quality documentaries. And I'm talking about those good documentaries, like the things that matter, and we're able to tell a story, and the script writing is excellent. The cinematography is wonderful. And there's a lot of opportunities in that. And I know it's going to open. Well, actually, already opened up. Matter of fact, I know he won't mind me bringing it up, but I actually got a call from my bro Mike from Hibachi. He actually had a vision on a short film. He called me. He was like, "Man, I want you to shoot it." So there go the opportunity right there. So everybody saying this, if you would like to be a part of a production team, I was gonna make the post and everything. I'm looking for a crew so we can shoot Michael Hibachi's short film.
That's gonna be fire. Look,
that's gonna be fire.
Is he providing lunch? Cause count me
exactly.
in.
I need lunch. I need lunch every day we shoot, bro. I need y'all with the black gloves on.
Listen,
I need Marcus smiling, walking out the door.
He is providing lunch, by all, please count me.
Exactly.
I'm there. I'm 100% there.
For real. And we need to eat a little bit close to what we done, because if we eat too close to the beginning, I'm gonna be lazy.
We are gonna be laid out.
Because they be feeding the folks the real way.
They do.
Shout out to him, and people like him inspire me as well. Men that's my age that look like me, like we could real deal be lost in the streets. We can choose to do the wrong things, and then we continually we're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to be an example for young men that look like me. So that we need more of that as well. We need that representation in these type of fields, because you don't necessarily have to be the typical drug gangbanger, drug dealer, or but you don't have to be. Everybody ain't gonna be the star athlete.
Facts.
Everybody gonna be the star athlete. There are high skill level professions that you probably didn't think you was interested in because it wasn't in your face. Yeah. So I want to be the example. Like, he's young like me. He got the same hat as me. Yeah. And he doing that.
Yeah.
And I work for a nonprofit called Score, and setting children on the road to excellence. And that's probably, I'm so thankful to even be in that position, because
Mhm.
they so hands on with children. They allow me to be hands on, and I see
Okay.
how children
Okay.
react just to my camera and me, and that gives me the platform to inspire them, help them. I had a few high school kids pretty much say they
Mhm.
would like to do that, so I'm trying to get with their parents now, and that could be that team I'm looking for.
Yeah, and you be able to
So
guide them right, and show them stuff, because
right,
representation really does matter.
it
Like
matters.
I was watching, and I guess it really hit me. I get a lot of compliments as well for being a black woman behind the camera, being behind black woman behind the camera doing stuff, and I didn't it didn't really hit me till I was watching Netflix. I was watching the documentary about Barbie, the Barbie doll.
Mm,
It's very interesting, by the way. You should watch it.
I'm gonna watch it because you
It's
told me to.
it's very interesting. That's when I was like, man, yo, okay, so I see why people were be or excited to see me because I'm African American and because I wear weird glasses and my hair
Yeah,
be everywhere and I wear big earrings and stuff
yeah.
like that because I'm representing,
Hmm.
what I'm saying, what people don't think matters sometimes.
Right.
So it's you got to watch the one about the Barbie dolls.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's
And
really
what I love about you and some other media, female media ladies that I know, you, Jazz D Miracle, which is a good friend of mine. Tori, she work with
Mhm.
Young Pros. Actually, know another Tori, and she does media. But what I appreciate, and so many photographers, Nemo, Ray, White,
Right.
I can go all day. But I appreciate that, like, I appreciate you guys, not even because you guys are women. It's because y'all actually work hard and y'all good.
Yeah.
I don't want, as me as a black male, even though I'm probably a minority in most spaces, I don't want people booking me because I'm black. I want people booking me
Right.
because I'm good. If
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't even say I'm black, nothing, to be honest. You probably never seen me say black because I know I want to be just good. I
Right.
want, when people reach out to me, they didn't reach out to me because I was a minority. They reached out to me because uh I was good enough to
Right.
be reached out to, regardless of who was in the lineup.
Right.
So I appreciate you and Jazzy Mirror and everybody else for really developing y'all skill set and not letting obstacles get in y'all way from being the best version of yourself, for real. So appreciate y'all, because y'all inspire me. Y'all
Oh,
inspire me. Yeah, you
oh.
inspire. I love seeing you in public.
Clutching my
Yeah,
pearls. Oh,
yeah. Thank
oh.
y'all.
No
Thank y'all.
problem.
We all need inspiration and people. Iron sharpen
We
iron and
do.
everything.
We really do.
Yeah.
Because sometimes sometimes I go back and watch your videos as well. Because I be thinking like as of right now, I've been working on lighting and I want to start getting deep into color grade as well. So
Color.
I
Yeah.
completely understand what you're saying as well about I watch movies because I'm deep in the media game. Like I watch movies completely different.
For real. You really study. You really can use the opportunity to study. You can enjoy a movie and study at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I ask myself questions. Like, all right, this scene here, what's going on? Why did they go moody?
Mm,
Let me listen to the score, which is the music. Oh, also, I want to be the first. It ain't even black. I want to be the first video director who's well. First of all, he directed the film and did the score for a film, because I'm a musician. I've never seen it
yeah,
in my life where the video director actually composed the score.
that's gonna be
So
fine.
that's gonna be fine. It's gonna be one day. I don't know when.
That's always been on my bucket list to do a score.
That's dope.
That's always been on my
You could be you
always been on my
look.
bucket list.
You'll for sure be the first lady who has directed a short film. I know you done
Yeah.
wrote some. I know you got some over there, a script, an
When
ideal, or
when I
something.
was studying classical music, my main thing was composition and theory.
Yeah,
So even if I can't play it, I can write it.
that's it. That's good enough, for real. That's you the producer of that matter. But yeah, we'll be it. I done got lost. What I was talking about. What I was talking about.
How we watch movies differently.
Oh,
But you know what? That's the same thing. Like when I was doing comedy as well. Like I look at stand up comedy completely different. because I don't laugh at all because I'm too busy studying how they
Really?
timing, how they do punchline deliveries. Yeah,
I ain't there yet. I ain't there
yeah.
yet. But you know what's crazy? I've been telling people like the last 3 weeks, I don't want to do stand-up comedy. I just want to
It's
write for comedians
so
because I know I'm funny.
people still ask me about doing stand up, and I mean I liked it. It really wasn't my thing. I didn't have no. I put it like this. I never just really had a passion for it. It just so happened one day I got up and did it, and I went. It just took off from there.
Oh,
So I didn't wake up one day like, oh, I want to be a comedian. No, it didn't
so like, and the
work
reason
like
why I
that.
probably don't want to actually do stand-up and I just rather write for comedians is because my humor is dark.
Yes, yeah,
I don't even want to. I don't even want to talk about some ideas I got right there. I'll probably get canceled off. But my humor is dark, and we in this era where everybody's too sensitive, and
exactly, exactly.
I'm trying to get the bad for. I ain't trying to get canceled. So I'm trying to get these
I get it.
opportunities. I don't want to be locked out the gate before I even get close to it. So uh, I'll just rather write for comedians. We have some great comedians in this
We
city,
do,
Lord.
we do,
Man,
we
my one
do.
of my favorites. Well, Scooby, Mark Pugh, them my guys.
Yeah.
Uh, man, Mark. Let me tell you about Mark Pugh.
No, you ain't got to tell me. I already know he the most talented mother. Oh, he make me
You
sick.
know, he remind me of Danny Glover. Like you just good at it. What
He just good at that boy. That boy is
can you
good at
cook too? Like what can you?
everything.
Like
He good at
he's literally
everything.
gifted at everything. Like, and I ain't talking about just he cool at that. No, he be cold at stuff.
Yeah.
Everything he touch. So
Yes.
yeah, man, he's super. And there's a lot of people like that, man. We can go all day from
We
musicians
can. We
to
can.
comedians to other videographers. It's some crazy videographers from
Yes.
this
Yes.
GK, Guevara, White Prophecy, Trey John,
Yeah. Yeah.
Jamal.
Yeah.
What's my last name? Jamal the photographer. All these, Von Motion.
Hmm.
Trying to get his full name, but yeah, Von. And that's one thing I don't mind saluting people in my field
Oh
because
yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't trying to be the only one. I tell people like this: if I was the only person doing this, I'd be stressed because everybody reaching out to me. Everybody ain't my
Yeah.
client
And
anyways.
I tell
Everybody,
and like I tell people, I don't mind sliding work nobody way.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like my naps. I like being in the bed. I don't mind
yeah,
sleeping. Look,
you know,
you need a video shoot done. Let me send you. Let me
yeah.
send you. You need a photo shoot done. Let me send you over here. I'm tired. I
Like
want to do it.
it's in our best interest to build up our network. Don't burn it. Don't burn your bridges because you never
Right.
know when you're gonna need those folks.
Right.
I never know when I need to call these guys I just named. Hey, I got this opportunity. It's a big budget. I need help. I need people. I need all hands on deck. And
Mm-hmm.
because I treated them right the first time, they're more
Right.
willing to
Right.
lock in and rock with me. Uh,
Right.
so you just want to keep the energy high, and that's why, like you were saying, you just need just what you want to say, good energy or positivity. That's why you go on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. But that's why I like I love when I see you in public because I know I'm about to get positivity and good energy
Right.
in
Right.
my presence that at that moment for sure.
Right. Right.
And that's good. That's awesome. You keep being there for people.
So
Yeah.
let's shift. Let's shift. Let's shift to the music.
Okay.
Okay. So do you have any artists in the area that you would like to work with?
Yeah, and it's all over the place with it. It's all different genres.
I'm
And
listening.
so not who I have worked with, but like who I would like to work with.
Who you would like to work with?
Okay. Um, who? Well, I
Wait,
don't know
wait,
if you know.
hold on. You right. Okay, hold on. Let's start over. Who have you? Let's run down your resume real quick. Let's do that before we
I
get to
don't
the
do.
future stuff. Let's run down your resume real quick. Who have you already worked with? Who have you done? Who have you done stuff for?
Um, especially in the city. I worked with Chandler Joy. She's like one of my favorites. If y'all haven't heard of Chandler Joy, y'all listen. I don't even know. I don't, we can stop that. She's so cold. Her, Justin Jackson, Adriana, Jawan Ford. Um, my cousin is Willie Jones. We got a track ain't nobody heard before. I'm waiting on him to. I'm waiting on us to officially do it. You
Okay.
know, I need to get into country. I'll make some country tracks. Um, who else? I'm just thinking locally. My guy named Jamie. He had this song that was real. That was real hot a few years ago on Facebook, and he came to me to record. It was called "Light It Back Up, Sylvester." Like it went viral. That was super dope. Marlo King, Elka remix. Um, who else? Who else? I'm trying to think in the city. Let's see. I don't work with so many folks. How many was it? About 8, 9? And these
Yeah.
are people that I like. This is work that I'm proud of. Like, cause people
Right.
do book me for stuff and like production,
Mhm.
but like most of these people, like it's been like a mutual collaboration type thing. Like
Okay.
we wanted to work with each other.
Right.
Let's just do this. Let's see. And my mother is an artist as well. I worked with my mother. Her name is Paula Hunter. That was actually one of my first productions I ever did. And we
Okay.
did it. We did it with who I believe is like my mentor, Slack.
Okay.
Everybody knows Slack Track,
Yes.
Ron
Yeah.
Johnson,
Yeah.
OG. Um, and outside of Shreveport, I've done things with I've had Mickey Fax roll through my studio when I was in Boulder. He was on the XXL freshman list. Ray Vicks from Baton Rouge, very
Mhm.
popular rapper. Um, Young Tago, he's a Fredo Bang and Ryan Wave producer.
Mhm.
We've connected, and that's a good friend of mine now. And this guy here, he's like a brother to me, and I've never met him. His name is Big TC. It's Ty Dolla Sign's little brother.
Okay.
And it's crazy how I've never worked with Serene too. Worked with Serene, but I met him on Instagram, and he's in jail for life. Well, he's got a life sentence in jail, and
Okay.
he got a phone in jail. Don't be how he got it in there, but like this is literally Ty Dolla Sign's little brother,
Okay.
and he can sing just like him. He,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
can sing. He
Yeah.
can sing just like him, and I
Yeah.
heard him on Ty Dolla Sign's debut album, Free TC, and I'm like, who is that? But the audio sounded a
Yeah.
little funky.
Yeah.
But he go crazy. So I found him on Instagram. He was steady making music, and he had this song I just couldn't get out of my head. And I asked, this is when Instagram was 15 seconds. I asked Serena, I said, I just want to do I'm gonna play the song, like a cover, and I
Mhm.
just was saying the chorus. And we did 15 seconds, and Instagram loved it. I tagged BTC. I didn't know he was gonna see. He seen it. He inboxed me. He was like, he want me on his mixtape, and I did 6 tracks on there. Uh, and what he'll do is he'll record the audio. He'll record himself in
Mhm.
jail, no mute, no beat or nothing, just acapella.
Yeah.
Send it to me, and I'll have to chop it up and put music around it. Send it back. So that's how we did it. And after that tape came out, Ty Dolla Sign heard it, and he inboxed me, and he told me he needed me on Beach House 3, and that was my favorite artist
Yeah.
at that moment. So it's like whoever your favorite artist is, like them
Yeah.
inboxing you saying
Yeah.
they need you. So I was tripped out of starstruck. And I think that opportunity is still there. And this is crazy thing. Because I didn't have an iPhone back then, I believe I let that opportunity slip away because I needed to send
Mhm.
those tracks directly at that time. When you got an opportunity like that, you got to execute
Oh,
right then.
absolutely. Oh,
Yeah, you got
yeah.
to
Yes.
execute right then. But me and Big TC did some great work. They even shot a music video to one of our tracks, and it was on World Star, went viral on Facebook. They was like, "How
Okay.
these dudes did a whole music video in jail? If y'all seen it, and one dude was singing this, but out this Big TC did had like 1 million views on Facebook.
Mhm.
Um, what else? I played. Well, I was supposed to produce for TK, but I played for TK for 3 years. I went
Okay.
on tour for TK Soul, played keys with me Bradley Javario, and I got Ralph, who's the owner of Iron's Tattoo. He brought us in, and 3 years on the road, like meeting Sir Charles Jones, Cupid, Tucker. I met Calvin Richardson. I met Keith Sweat. Uh, and we played everywhere. Uh, in Atlanta, we went to Atlanta, went to Florida and toured. I went to Milwaukee with TK. I
Mhm.
played at the Fox Theater, Detroit.
Yeah.
So that's probably like a experience I'll never forget in my life to be able to say, I went on tour as a musician, and I'm so grateful for those 3 years. And yeah, those are some of the people that I've worked with from the music side.
That's dope, man. So you've done all that. What is your next goal as a musician? You've already done so much. From what I'm hearing, it might not be a lot to you, but for me, I'm like,
I'm about
damn.
to say that ain't nothing. But I appreciate that though. That's just because I know I have so much more to
Oh
give.
yeah,
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 and I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that's the answer to the question is well, I and I know you know about it. I tell them I have one album out with an artist named Serene. So I executive produced this album called Levels with Serene. She's from the area as well, one of the most angelic voices you ever hear. And we did 18 tracks. I produced them all. I engineered them all. I even made the cover art. I
Okay.
still got some hard copies too. 6 years later, they still sit there. I wipe the dust off and sell them, but
Listen.
yeah, I sell it. But I want to get back into creating projects like that, and I'm working on this project. I'm not gonna say it right now, but
Okay.
I'll tell you after. But I'm not gonna say it from the platform. But it's gonna be awesome. This I
Okay.
got. I'm not even gonna say it.
We can look.
This
We
next
gotta
thing I'm
talk.
working
We
on.
gotta talk afterwards anyway, because I got something to tell you too. We got to
Yeah,
talk
listen.
afterwards anyway.
This next thing that I've worked on, and it's I'm gonna say it's a single. I'm just say it's a single.
Mhm.
And honestly, y'all gonna be so happy and proud of it, and this is gonna make y'all smile. And it's for this. This is for the 318. This is for the city, and
Yeah.
it's gonna make us look good. And I'm actually almost done with the visual part of it. We did the audio, and
Okay.
I'm done, pretty much almost done editing. I'm gonna leave it right there, and then y'all just stay tuned for that. But I want to do more like albums, more singles,
Mhm.
more of that. And I'm talking about like things that I want to do. I do appreciate people who book me and hey, I need you to produce this and I need you to film that. But I like it's from my vision or the vision of whoever I'm working with
Right.
from the collaborative perspective. I want to do more of that. I believe I got a lot more love. I got a lot. I ain't even started in the tank. I got a lot left in the tank to do in
Yeah.
regards of music. Because filming, I have a unique life because I'm trying to balance music and film.
So I was wait, let me ask that was my next that was definitely my next question. How do you because we both got a lot of creative friends, so I always ask them because sometimes I have a hard time balancing myself because I do this, that, and the other, and I'm helping other people come up with marketing plans or creative plans to roll out something they got going on. So that was definitely my next question. How do you balance yourself? How do you balance your life?
I don't.
Mm,
I, I don't balance it.
yeah.
I just be trying.
Okay.
I be just go. I just be going. I just be figuring
Mhm.
out. I try to balance the best as I can, but honestly, um, you can't. Nothing in life is equal. Like I
Okay.
can't equate everything. This is to be honest. I can't. This is being honest. I can't. Everything will not be equal. I can't equally give my all into everything.
Right.
And
Right.
honestly, I really don't want to because I don't want to
Okay.
pour. I don't want to have pour into all these cups.
Mm.
So if I need to sit something to the side and focus on
See?
this, then
Yo.
I just do it so I
Yeah.
can give it my all. Because I don't want to be the guy who's average at everything, you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
So, but in regards to film and music, to be honest, music has, from the passion perspective, it has took a back burner to film.
Yeah.
Like we got the Louisiana Film Prize. We got 50 coming with G
Yeah.
Unit. Media, video, and photos is about to go through the roof in Shreveport.
Absolutely.
Oh
Yes.
my Jesus!
Yes.
Like it's all up for us.
Um. That was that. Okay. Yeah. You let me. You look. Everything you say,
I'm
you
leading you
lead
right
up
to
to.
it.
You leading me up. That's why I love this. I love that
But we rock for real. So
Yeah. So that
yeah.
that that was that was leading up to my next question as well. Explain to people because some at the end of the day, look, if I say at the end of the day, they got to end. But look, too much.
That's a good saying.
Too, look,
Shout out to
there's too much pop
Glorilla.
culture in me right now. I wasn't finna trying to say that,
Right.
but explain to people the importance of media, because a lot of people still do not understand that we are living in a social media world,
I could
and
do
that
Lord's work.
media is hella important, and y'all need to stop booking us last. We need to be the first people booked
You
on
look,
y'all.
you got it. You done kicked off. We finna tag
Don't
team this
don't
term.
be giving us scraps
You finna
because
tag
you
team this
decided to
term.
book us last.
I'm gonna
So
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. There's literally. All right. I'm gonna start here.
okay.
It's probably, and I don't know if this is saying. I thought I made it up. I be having these old grandpa sayings. I be thinking I made up. There's the two most powerful things you can have in your possession is a
Mhm.
firearm and a
Mhm.
camera. So we understand why the firearm is powerful. It can
Come
end a
on.
life. It can
Yes.
defend your life.
Yes.
But from the camera perspective, it can do the same thing.
Yeah.
And it can save a life. It can save your reputation. It can change your whole financial landscape. It can give you
Mhm.
opportunities unforeseen. It can literally spread you across the world. It can give you a platform that we didn't have before cameras. It can allow you in TV, houses and apartments and
Yeah.
places unforeseen just because of the camera. Like media is right up under healthcare.
Come on.
That's how important we is. We right up on the first responders. When
Yes.
something happen important, there's first responders, and then there's the news or something, or media,
Right.
paparazzi, and
Right.
we are so important. And if people don't start prioritizing media, especially for their businesses, they're gonna
Yeah.
continue to get left behind. You need to set out a budget for your marketing, and it's more than just video and even photo. It's more than just that. Your graphic, your
I was
your
just gonna
graphic
say
work.
graphics. Yes.
You come
Yes.
on,
Yes.
all of that. Your
People
presentation
have
is,
been and people inbox me all the time telling me how good, because I sometimes I just sit up. That's something else I do. I just randomly sit up and make graphics all day, every day.
and they cold. I love my graphic. I'm gonna keep it. I love my graphic guy, dog, and I was so proud to show everybody. I said, y'all look. I'm gonna still be sending the
And
whole. I'll be
that's
sending it tomorrow.
because I choose not. I do my best. I choose not to have step on anything I do. So
That's it.
that's why I was so apologetic to you when you said, "Oh, I got to do this. I got to download this." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I didn't tell." I was like, "Jesus Christ, I forgot we some Mac babies." And I was like,
I done switched over for real.
I didn't tell. I was like, "Oh Lord, I did." I felt so unprofessional. I'm like, "Oh Lord, I ain't tell him
It's
nothing."
fine, friend. You know we good for it. You know we good for
I
it.
just said, "Click the link." He's like, "Oh, I gotta download this." I'm like, "Oh my god, I feel
Yeah, but
so."
it got downloaded though.
But it got done.
It got
Yeah,
done. But
it definitely got done.
listen, media is so important. Even I'm gonna show you the perspective from the win side. Okay,
Mhm.
I tell this is my little pitch. This is how I be getting them.
Okay,
When
okay.
the cake is cut, when you took out that dress, you can't wear it no more because you be eating so much.
Mm-hmm.
When the people who done showed up and they can give you no gifts for your wedding is gone and they on to their life, and the decorations down, you know what you gonna still have? Your media,
Come on.
your photography, and your video. You
Uh-huh.
know what? The only thing you will be able to share with your children other than your ring or your old dress that they ain't gonna want to
Mhm.
wear because it's 40
Oh,
years old or 30 years old is your media pictures.
yeah.
Your media from your wedding could dictate the whole your generational like
Right.
landscape. That'll
Right.
give them a perspective on marriage that the world won't give them. Shoot, my grandmama showed me they pictures. I got to keep this going.
Yeah.
My papa showed me whatever when I was whatever at the wedding and all that. But like media is so important. Like really on the business side, I need people to really take that serious. Like, it's no way that we shouldn't have as business on the short form quality content for our businesses. Something to be proud of. Like,
Yeah.
seriously. And people will say it's out their budget. That's all cap. I
That's
don't care.
you too.
You put your budget where you want it
Talk.
to. Y'all
Hold
need
on.
to stay.
Talk to these niggas.
Y'all done ate crawfish every week
Uh-huh.
since the
Yeah.
season started.
Yes.
Y'all supposed to be prioritizing your media for
Yes.
your business. You it's gonna listen. The ones who prioritize their media, Y'all can't keep up with them. I don't care if you think your product is just as good as your service, just as good. Their
Mhm.
presentation is better. And the thing
Yeah,
is your presentation draws people in.
that's right.
It gets people in the door. You
That's
supposed to
right.
keep them there. You supposed to retain them, true. But you
Mhm.
need something beautiful on the eyes to get them in there. Like even if it's to regards of a testimonial from my perspective, getting me
Yeah,
to interview a few clients, quality client interviews, and
yeah.
them talking about their experience with you or the experience with your product or your services. They better they better they better get it together
They gonna,
because
they
the
gonna,
economy about to boom and it's about to be
uh-huh.
people that move. If we just talk about Shreveport, well we ain't got to just talk about Shreveport, but in Shreveport, like there's about to be so many people out of state who understands the importance of that, and they about to
Mhm.
move here. And if you don't understand the importance, you're gonna get left behind.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to work 5 times as hard to work your
That's
way
right.
back up.
Yeah.
So you should prioritize that now.
And I tell people and when we blah blah blah, excuse me, we talked about this earlier. Continue to study your craft. Continue to study your craft. I've been doing I one of the things I just really got hooked on that I had to, when I do my schedule, the reason why I'm booming so hard right now because I have gotten attached to consistency. So at one point when I started out doing podcasts and stuff, like on my own, I just wasn't consistent. I would
Right.
start off good and then I would just disappear because I got hooked on other, multitasking, doing other stuff. But
Right.
this year I got hooked on consistent. So I make sure I do my schedule for the full month.
So you teaching me something now.
Okay, let me keep going.
Yeah. Come on. I'm listening.
I
Teach
do
me.
when I do my schedule because we do so much stuff. I do my schedule for the full month. So as of right now, the reason I haven't been every Tuesday, like I said, because I was telling you earlier about the technical difficulties that be going on. But I do my schedule a month ahead of time. So and to be honest, I really have my flyers done before I even ask people to be on my show.
Mm,
So it's like I've been wanting to interview you like a while back. I was like, I got to have him on my show. It's
that's
it's
so
a
dope.
it's a lot of
That's
it's a
also
lot of
dope.
people. Yeah, it's a lot of people that I already have the flyer is already done. All I
Yeah.
have to do is ask.
And you're so comfortable because you know they're gonna say yes because everybody
But
love
they
you.
gonna say,
You might shake the room and somebody say no. I know you just didn't tell me
I
no.
just
I done
see, I'm
made
a
this
roast.
flyer.
I'm a roast them. I'm a roast them. Nick took me 3 hours to make this graphic. You gonna tell? No, you're coming on my
But
show.
I don't plan on you hearing that no time soon. You just
So yeah, I just playing. I just like now it's the 25th. I'm actually kind of behind. I'm finna go ahead and plan my July schedule.
teach me something. I think I honestly that's something that I'm working on. The scheduling part, the organization.
Mhm.
Well, I'm pretty organized, but just the scheduling, writing
Yeah,
everything down. Like the
got
more
to,
hats you have, the harder it is.
got
You
to.
know, if I
And
just worked a
I
little,
schedule my nap days.
oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get a consultation at this point because you got this. If you
Seriously,
scheduling naps,
if like let's just say I ain't got my calendar in my face because sometimes I literally write my calendar on my wall. So if you come up in my apartment, I literally have stuff written on the wall. But like say for instance, June 30th, I don't have to be at nobody church to do media stuff or anything like that. I'm sleeping. Don't ask me to do nothing Sunday. If they want me to do something Sunday, I'm gonna give them your number. Hey, this is my rest day. Let me slide you to the young goat
uh,
and he can
and
edit
guess what
whatever
I'm gonna do? Not have that schedule and still pull up stressed.
Let me call. Oh, you want a photo shoot done on the 30th? Let me call Morquatus and see if he open because
Right.
I'm sleep. I'm unavailable. I
That's
believe
some that's
I
somebody
believe in
who I've
rest.
seen not settle for less in regards of I
Oh,
want to learn
yeah.
how to do this. I'm finna go do it. I'm finna get good at it. He got cold quick. I'm like, bro,
Listen, listen.
you was just a rapper.
That's
Now
that's
you
my
like
that's my shooter. That's my shooter. Like everybody be
crazy.
complimenting me like on my profile picture. Like that's my shooter.
Yeah,
He finna do
he's
my. Matter of fact, I think I got to. If my dress come in, I have a photo shoot with him this weekend. That's my
okay, man.
that's my shooter.
Man, come on, dress.
And he done got cold. He done got cold with like how he do his lighting in his photography.
That's it. Ain't the camera. It's the light. I'm telling.
The
Listen,
light.
people, young bulls, young ladies, trying to get into media. Get your quality. Get your quality equipment. I'm not saying it, but
Come on
just
now.
don't think that's the end all be all. Once you learn
Yes.
lighting, framing, and color correction and color
Yes.
grading, you're going somewhere.
You're going somewhere.
You gonna be
You
going somewhere.
going
But I'm gonna tell
somewhere.
you one thing that nobody ever brings up to us at all, and that's the business. Like learning the in depth of the business of music
Oh my
and film
God.
and whatever of
So
media, the business of
this
media.
this is why I tell this is why I tell people, first of all, when people ask me for advice, I be like, are you sure? You asking me? You know, I'm crazy. You asking
Right,
me for advice? I'm like, are you sure? I don't know if you're ready for my type of advice,
right,
but I do tell people it is very important to have some goats under your belt. Like I have some top tier photographers and top tier media business people that I can call any time of day.
right.
They are free to answer what I done had hours of conversation and they haven't charged me a dime.
But that's all. That's first of all, that's based on because you have good care. I'm telling your network. I stopped caring about the dollar. I mean, you got to. This is our livelihood, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
Oh,
I understand when you build your network up, you really finna make something shake. So I
yeah,
make sure I get in these rooms and I shake hands and I treat people right the first time. And
absolutely.
I walk in these rooms not always ready to take, but like what can I offer to the room?
Hmm.
What can I give? How can I be an asset in this room?
Yeah.
So them people don't mind pouring into you because you
For
always
sure.
pouring into them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people don't subconsciously when people do things for you, unless you just evil, you subconsciously feel obligated to make sure that you reciprocate that to
Oh
them.
yeah.
So it just happens,
Yeah.
and we're not looking for it, but that's
This is
human
what.
nature.
Yeah.
So we need people, and that's why I say like I always talk about the Brents, the Dre's, and all that. You
Hmm.
know, these people are well versed into the business of media and
Yeah.
everything else under the sun. And I don't take that for granted to be able to call them if I need some advice
Right.
on something, some tips
Right.
on something, uh,
Right.
even contractual uh, information I may not know about. Like young black people, when we get into media, nobody we don't understand the business.
Right.
So that's why we always getting undervalued and underpaid.
Yes.
You know
And
what we need? We need a media union or something.
I
We need
agree.
some type of union.
You know what? But me and you talked about this before. Me and you, I remember me and you had this conversation before. We just never moved forward with it. And I think we need to go ahead and we need to have a media workshop.
A media workshop. And we could talk about the dope stuff and dope shots and all this, but we need to get down and teach people the business
Business.
of this stuff.
Business. Because a
Like I
lot of
know,
people
I know
don't
I,
know
they
how
have
to
a lot to teach me, but we got to get down to
yeah,
that.
and like a lot of people don't know how to set their prices on stuff. And we
Listen,
steady like cutting ourselves short. But I actually had like a meeting with one of my other photography friends, and we talked about a whole lot of stuff because there's a lot of stuff that I'm finna personally because yeah, my price is finna go up.
yeah,
My prices should have been
yeah,
up
don't go
long
up
time
because
ago.
people don't understand when you undercut yourself. And this is the thing because we gatekeep rate so much.
Yeah.
Don't nobody even know what to charge for real.
Eh,
We don't even know what to charge. I don't know what to charge, so we be just trying to figure it out. So what we do is I'm gonna charge
mhm.
$15 for a mini, but then when you understand your value, you like, all right, this can't be what this supposed to be. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to go up. It'd be harder for the consumer to respect
right.
what we're supposed to be valuing ourselves at. So it's like we're really doing ourselves a disservice taking that
Absolutely.
temporary shortcut in the
Mhm.
beginning, So it's a slippery slope, but we got to find our way out of it because, like, we got to get ready for this resurgence in Shreveport. Like it's coming.
Absolutely.
We're gonna
Yes.
be called upon, all of us.
Yes.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
want to make sure we have just our paperwork together. Just the business of media in general. Like we don't want to go in spaces and not know what we talking about because people can smell it real quick, and that's when you
Oh
start getting
yeah.
played. And
Oh
now you
yeah.
just in there, and all you
Yeah.
doing is working for opportunities all the time. them days got to stop too. When you done been in, when you well versus something, you've been doing something for years, you got to stop being sold on opportunities at some point.
Absolutely.
You going home on opportunity eating a ham sandwich.
Yeah. asking Swepco for extensions.
Yeah, you just been working 8 hours on opportunity. Hold up now. Yeah. I understand passion projects and collaborative efforts. I got that, but yeah, but like we got to find this median. It got to make sense at some point because they don't realize it may be a personal thing. You know, this is what I'm doing, but you're actually devaluing the market in general. You're devaluing the market in general, like first yourself, and then you're devaluing the market. It's going to be harder for people to respect a cinematographer who's getting paid the rate that he's supposed to.
Right.
If people out here working for crumbs, exhausting themselves out for crumbs, not getting nowhere, can't even upgrade nothing. They've been using the same camera lens for 7 years. They can't even upgrade. Yeah. So we got to find a way out of this. I don't know how we gonna do it.
We gonna figure this out. I'm gonna say we gonna figure it out. Even if it's just a 1 day thing for a couple of hours, and everybody say what they got to say. I just pray that the creatives tap in to hear us out, because I mean our credentials, both of us put together, our credentials are wild.
Yours wilder, mine a little bit. I'm trying to get there. I'm gonna get there.
Our credentials are wild.
And you know, people reached out to me about like doing like a class on like cinematography. And I don't know, this probably is something silly. I always told myself I want to shoot one short film and then I'll start doing it. Even though I've done documentaries, I've done music, I've directed music visuals, and I even filmed for schools, for all type of stuff, virtual tools and all that. But it's just something I just wanted to do. I just wanted to full circle, do the short film and say, okay, I'll do that course. But I'm gonna start waiting.
Nah, because now I want to know. It took me a while, because sometimes I feel like I done a whole lot. Sometimes I feel like I haven't done enough. So at what point did you call yourself a professional?
I called myself a professional when I stopped calling myself a videographer and a cinematographer. When I started to learn what cinematography is, the study of light. And you know, when I started to do more corporate based work, you know, when I was given the opportunity to do, you know, bigger projects, I was like, I can't be an amateur now. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm in spaces I would have never been invited to if it wasn't for my skill set. So there's got to be something professional about myself. But watch this. I'm gonna tell you this. You want to know one place I give a lot of my praises to in regards of my customer service, how I speak to people, how I build rapport, even how I show empathy in the space of business, teleperformance. Working at that call center, it taught me how to speak. It taught me how to speak to people. It taught me how to really talk to customers. It really provide the rapport that I need to make them feel comfortable, you know, and to be able to conduct business the right way. Just working at the call, now I'll be able to take that skill set, because you know, you're talking on the phone all day, and put it into my business. You know, a lot of people don't know how to speak to people, you know, because you know, a lot of people, you know, because in business, more than just doing your work, it's more than just doing the work. You got to work with people. You got to work with clients. You got to know how to speak with them. You got to learn how to not be emotional as well.
Oh yeah,
a lot of people too emotional.
Yeah, I agree. Easily. So that, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. So they getting, and that's when I tell people too, like, business is business. If I feel like your graphic trash, you just gonna have to run it back.
Yeah.
You just gonna have to. If I tell you your video, if I tell you it's something wrong with your video ain't editing right, or you not marketing it right, you just gonna have to accept it, because
can't take stuff personal.
You cannot take it personal at all. Like, some of my photography has been criticized or critiqued by some top-notch art gallery people. So I listen to whatever they say, because they know. I'm sitting up in their nice house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they giving me game about, oh, maybe you should have did this and this, that, and the other. So like, yeah, I don't when they tell me something wrong with my picture, no, I don't take it personal because first of all, they know what they talking about. So
exactly.
they have the credentials to judge or critique whatever I have. Because I had to tell one person, I had to deal with somebody that musical wise, they just thought they knew everything.
Mhm. That's a
And
bad trait to have.
it's a bad trait. And I guess they felt like, because like I have done so much, everybody know me from a certain part of my life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I had to let them know, boo, I studied, I'm trained, I vocal coach. Some of y'all people probably can sing because of me. So
right,
you don't feel like just because you have not seen me in action that I don't know what I'm talking about.
right.
You know?
I hate that about people. Some people try to make themselves feel value in spaces by trying to discredit the people around them. When
Yeah,
you ain't supposed to be trying to pull from people, you're supposed to just be adding value into the room. That's how
right,
you make yourself
right,
valuable. You don't
right,
add value by taking away.
right,
So
right.
I I just look past those folks.
I
Honestly,
do
I
too.
like
I do
folks.
too. I do too. I do
Yeah,
too.
folks like that. I've learned like if I give them what they want, which is you know what I'm saying the certain responses they looking for, emotional response or something, then they have won. But I ignore people like that for
I
a
do
living.
too. Yeah, I do
Like
too.
we got to,
After that situation, I was like, all right,
we got to.
let
It
me
be
just
people
walk
that be
away.
telling me stuff, and I know they wrong. I'll be like, yeah. Like I just be, and I just be, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah, like cause it don't even matter. I'm gonna be wasting my time. I'm gonna be
yeah,
wasting my effort
yes.
trying to prove to you that you wrong. I know they see me on Facebook and all that, but in real life, I'm not doing it. I don't waste my time on stuff that don't matter. You know, I just don't. And that's why when you see me, matter of fact, when you see me, I probably got a camera in my hand 9 times out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
and I do that on purpose because I like to make. Um, I like to make use of my time. I barely got free
Mm-hmm.
time. So if I got free time, I'm probably just relaxing and resting.
Yeah, yeah.
I just got my passport 2 weeks ago, so we finna be
I
really,
saw you posted
it's
that.
really up.
I saw you posted that.
Yeah. So
I
we
saw
gonna,
you posted that.
so you know, and it's for work. It's for work. I have this opportunity. I met a guy when I filmed for Grambling. Um, Bayou Classic, and
Mm-hmm.
he reminds me of me. So we just locked in. This
Yeah.
guy here film uh luxury resorts overseas in the Dominican Republic and put all these dope places. And he
Okay.
said he wanted me to be a part of that. Go get your passport. What you thought I would go do? All
I
right.
saw, look. I saw you posted trying to get it
Yeah.
quickly, expeditiously.
With the quick expedited, I'm not. So you know that opportunity about to come, and
Yeah, that's
I'm
dope.
just so grateful. You know, I went to the comment. I probably look at the comments. That's podcast etiquette. Don't be looking at the pod. Don't be looking at the comments. But people like Clarence Reeves. Clarence Reeves, good friend of mine, like just the opportunities and the good words and the recommendations
Mhm.
they give
Oh
me, people in
yeah.
those positions, I'm so thankful for. I'm able to be in spaces in places that I wouldn't have been. I would have had to just pay admission to get in. But no, I get to be backstage. I'm in
Yeah,
the media
yeah,
room in the
yeah,
Superdome.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I ain't supposed to be here.
You ain't supposed to be.
I got my whole camera at the Dodger Stadium filming
Yeah,
in the this in
yeah.
Los Angeles. This is like I'm so grateful, and I make sure that I stay grateful and humble for real
And,
because
uh-huh.
it could be gone just like that.
Absolutely. And I'm the same way. Like I thank God for my clients. Like my clients wait on me. Like that whole month of April, I could because I was traveling so much in the month of April this year, like I couldn't do anything. But my clients are so loyal to me and they love my work and they love working with me. Like they waited on me. I'm like, look, I ain't gonna be available for like 2 or 3 months. Oh, we'll wait.
Yeah. Cause
I'm
you got two things. You got two of the most important things. You're a good person and you good at what you do. See, a lot of
yeah,
people just good at what they do, but they ain't good people. People still come because they need this product. Like
right.
he really, she really get on my nerves, and she really be talking crazy, but she cold when he cold. Or a lot of people aren't the best at what they do, but they good people. So you know, I hopefully get where they need to go. But you good at what you do, and you're a good person. But you understand, like, being a good person means just as much. And people are waiting on. They may wanted to reach out to somebody else, but they're like, nah, I'm rocking with Run. I'm rocking. I know it's gonna be a good time. I know she's gonna keep my spirit high. And and I'm more comfortable. I'm too comfortable with her. She make me comfortable. So all of that, it's the intangibles people have to pay attention to. In business and just in spaces and people. Like, you got to pay attention to the intangibles.
Man, bro, we can go all night, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right. Oh, no. One more thing. Oh gosh. Okay. One more thing, y'all. So run it real quick about your podcast hub. That's the one thing we didn't talk about.
Okay, yeah. Well, what is going on? It's going on 3 years, but it was like during COVID, if I wasn't studying film, I was watching podcasts. And I was like, you know what? I like just hearing people share their views respectfully on a platform. I was like, Shreveport ain't got one that's open to the public. I'm finna make one.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I got an extra room in my studio. I did the paint. I put the wall in. Got the table. Got the mics. Got the production set up. Brought my cameras in here. Got the lighting. I was like, you know what? I'm finna open this up to the public. And it's been rolling. Honestly, I'm what I want to say. I got it just under the radar right now because I'm about to renovate it. I'm about to do a whole new decor setup in here.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready for Human Harmony weekend, goddamn.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, we finna get this thing rolling. Probably about the 3rd week of July should be back. Really, I'm gonna be back pushing it. Because you got to think about how many people is about to be in this city who may need these spaces downtown.
Absolutely.
He's bringing so many celebrities. It's ridiculous. So if you guys want to get into podcasting and you're looking for like that surefire like click, you're gonna have you need to just be you need to get a hotel or something. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to be downtown that weekend because you may have an opportunity to interview some celebrities who wouldn't mind coming to the podcast hub sitting with you.
Right.
And that could jumpstart your career. But I'm just getting ready. 50 may need the podcast. So hey, I need an area to do this. Had a little talk or something or whoever. So I'm just getting it ready and prepared for that weekend and then so forth on. But yeah, this is one of the things I got to balance too.
I get it.
Well, that's another thing. Another thing. But
get it.
I love the challenge. That's why we do what we do. We didn't do it because it was easy. We did it because, first of all, we thought it was cool and everything. But we like to challenge ourselves.
And I love to challenge myself. I'm always looking for some type of media trick that I haven't done before. Like, okay, how y'all did this? Let me see.
Yeah, like life is boring if you're not challenging yourself.
It's very true. That's
literally somebody who live life on easy mode. They gonna get old fast. Like, this stuff keeps you young. It keeps you moving. It keeps you thinking. Keeps your mind going. It keeps you fresh. Like I can't see myself just doing anything else. I'm not anybody else, but this is what God had for me for real.
Yeah,
I couldn't walk away from this if I wanted to. So
you ain't lying.
Yeah, we go. And yeah, them people, y'all wouldn't let me anyways. Everywhere I go, just something about this. It's to the point I'll be like, I already know what's coming. Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm filming the da. Whatever, but this is a part of me that's fine. I'm okay with it. I understand that. You know what? I don't even call myself popular. I wouldn't say Tramaine is popular. It's just Tramaine the producer, but like what I do, you know. And that's why I always tell young men, like, hey, listen, find you a skill set, make yourself valuable to this world. It don't have to be something cool like this. I don't care if you go get your a trade. You know, can't nobody fire you from a skill. Now I'm preaching.
We gonna cut it off right there. That's it. That's the word right there. We've been on for a little over an hour. That's the word right there. Can't nobody fire you.
You can pin that one. Can't nobody fire you from a skill. They can fire you from a job. They can fire you from an opportunity or something. But like, can't nobody take the skill away from me. It's
That's
gonna
right.
forever be embedded into me. And
That's
if you're a young man, find your purpose, find your skill. Young woman, find your purpose, find your skill,
right.
and you'll never be broke again. You'll
Cause
never
I
be broke
ain't
again.
you once you start walking in your purpose, listen, I ain't missed a beat.
Right.
I have not. I literally have not since I've been walking in my purpose.
Yeah.
I haven't missed a beat yet.
Yeah. Twin, where have we been? Made for me. This was
Mhm.
made for me.
Yeah.
For real. This was made just for you. And like, just think about it. Would I have met you if I didn't do this? I don't probably not. Like
Yeah.
this brings you into spaces. It ain't even about the opportunity, the cool stuff. It
Right.
brings you around good people.
Yes.
People you needed to come across.
Yeah.
I met some people that I'm just so happy, that I'm just so grateful to meet because I do what I music and film. I met
Right.
people I considered a friend
Right.
because of this. Like, so I'm really grateful, and I'm hoping that with the resurgence and the economic boom in the city, we're able to really take advantage of it, and just really just let our wings spread for real. The city really needs this.
How can we follow you on social media?
Um, I really only use two play. I can't do. I told people, yeah, be like, you use a TikTok. I can't do TikTok too. I can't
TikTok
do
too
three.
much. TikTok too
I
much.
mean, I'm barely holding on to the two I got. I'm barely
And look,
holding on.
and how you be posting on Facebook, you be about to get canceled every
I be
day.
about to get counseled. I don't even be saying nothing. If I almost got counseled today, I ain't say nothing bad. I said, Lord. But Facebook, I'm a Facebook Made by Music Masters page. Follow that. If you want to get offended, follow my personal page, Tramaine Demming.
Because
Follow that one.
once he put that folder,
Once I put that folder,
once he
listen, you
put that
are
folder,
you are now documented. You are in the file, and it ain't being erased. Whatever you have said,
it's in there.
you can't take it back.
I be so
And
I
I'm
be like,
bringing you to the front of the congregation.
I refrain from commenting on anything you post. I said, boy, he put that photo up. I'm gonna have to roast him because he ain't finna get me like that.
I'm putting that folder. I'm gonna get you.
uh-uh.
We gonna get you a file made. But on Instagram, T Main the producer.
Yeah.
It's straight just music and film now. It's
Yeah.
just I keep it straight. It really ain't personal. I mean, I post funny stuff on my story, but
Oh yeah.
I really use that like a portfolio as well, a big portfolio. My website, musicmasterstudios.net. I have a lot of oh, I like that. Come on.
Ew.
Cutting
Ew.
up over here. Music Master Studio. I like the musicmasterstudio.net. You can see a lot of projects that I've done, even music that I've engineered. I have a wedding page. You can see a lot of weddings that I filmed and
And he do travel. He does travel.
oh
He does
yeah, I
travel.
get up and go.
Yeah, he does
I
travel.
ain't got no kids. I'm pulling up,
Pulling up.
and I ain't got to see about it.
Because
I'm just pulling up. Where we at? Where we
yeah,
going? I ain't.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm pulling
yeah.
up. But
That's
thank you
what's
so much
up.
for the platform, and you keep doing the good work. We
And
need. We
look, I
need
ain't
you.
forgot about your podcast. So if I got my little change, I guess after
Hey,
you do the
it's up,
renovation.
but it's waiting on you. It's waiting on you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got my little change.
I know you want to come in here, bless us.
I gotta support you, bro. I gotta
Thank you
support
so
you.
much.
For
Thank you
real,
so
for
much,
real.
and I'm gonna make sure I do the same. And shout out to just shout out to all of the artists like you and who I've seen and known at met at artists. Oh my,
Mhm.
I'm really putting something to the side. I got to go crazy next year because y'all too cold,
Yeah,
man. That really opened my eyes to how big, like how talented y'all are as
yeah,
artists. Like I thought I was doing some shoot. Everybody table had some great
great
items
art.
on it, some
Yeah,
great work. I bought an Andre 3000 decal and put it on my camera case. It was just so dope. Like man, like Drayden has really he really started something.
he
He
cut
done
up.
kicked some he done
He
kicked
cut up.
something off.
Yeah,
For real. So
he
I'm
definitely
looking
did.
forward to upcoming. I think he announced it's gonna be 3 days next year. So we could
Yeah.
already see the increase
Oh yeah, yeah.
already. So, shout out to him and just all of the spaces who give us an opportunity to
Right.
express ourselves.
Right.
We don't take it for granted.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, one more time, y'all don't forget podcast class, July 14th, 2 p.m. at Brown Vibe Coffee House. Um, Look, if you ain't ready for the truth, don't come to the class. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
telling
can
you
tap
now.
in.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all some basics. I'm gonna give y'all some basics about podcasts, and I'm gonna post a link too, so y'all can register, so I can make sure everything y'all want to know that I can put it in there for the class to make sure everybody questions are answered. So please be on time because I'm gonna start on time. If you already got podcast stuff you want to show me, bring it in. I don't mind looking at it and letting you know. But like I said, if it's trash, it's trash. I'm gonna tell you to run it back because you don't want to come out. Too much going on in the city right now. You don't want to come out half stepping. But I'm gonna have you, going full speed ahead within your budget. So
That's it.
don't ever feel like um you gonna start out small. So don't let these YouTube tutorials. This is one thing I'm definitely gonna mention. Don't let these YouTube tutorials fool you that you got to spend $7,000 on a microphone. I
Facts,
my the,
facts. You
the
don't.
microphone I started off with was like maybe $20,
Yeah,
and I just recently upgrade. I went build up from there. So now I got my Rode USB mic. So there's like 200. Now I got a $200 mic.
they got to see the
So
vision through.
they got
My problem. Let me come speak 5 minutes there. I'm gonna tell her. Listen, y'all. This is the only thing I'm gonna tell them. I will. I will. What's the date? One more time.
July 14th.
Let me look at the exact date just to double.
Yeah,
Uh,
if you want to come, look, they can start our media workshop.
yeah. I play right across the street at Morning Star.
Oh
I might
yeah,
well just stay in the parking lot.
you might want to stay
This
in the
is
parking
Sunday,
lot.
right? That's a
Yup,
Sunday.
yup.
For real. I'll be there. Listen, only thing I really want to tell people, listen, stop, stop stepping into new journeys and looking for a quick hit, like a please, especially podcasting. You may not see that. You may not see that curve. You may not see that curve to a month, 3 months, even a
Mhm.
year. But you gotta stay consistent. I'm like working out. You may not see the results in a month or two, maybe not even three.
Yeah.
But the minute you give up, your breakthrough was the
Just wait.
next
Come
time.
on,
I
come
need.
on,
It just makes me
come
sick.
on,
I have a lot of people coming here and they
come
do
on.
2 episodes. What
And
you thought was
then
gonna happen in 2 episodes?
yes, and then I tell people, like, people ask me how did I build my audience up, and I try to tell them I've had an audience since. First of all, I had my audience pre-social media because I've been doing stuff around here since like high school.
Yeah,
So don't try to get your audience like mine because mine been down for me since
exactly.
literally
But what I said
day
earlier,
one.
comparison is the thief
Can't do
of
it.
joy.
Yes.
A lot of people are trying to compare their journeys from the artistic perspective and every other perspective to everyone else, and they wondering why they are down and they depressed. You
Right.
got to keep tunnel vision on the vision that you think
Right.
God gave you. Tunnel vision. I do that. If I'm looking
Yeah.
outside of my tunnel vision, I'm saluting folks.
Yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
encouraging folks. I
Yes.
ain't comparing myself and saying, dang, I ain't good enough. I'm finna quit.
Yeah.
If anything,
You can't do
I'm,
that.
I'm gonna look at Jordan. I'm gonna look at the Jordan Pills and be like, of course I ain't there yet, but that's just giving me somewhere to go. I'm not gonna let it
Right.
discourage me. So
Right.
I just need people to listen. Don't work too much cloud chasing. Do things for the passion of it.
Just hold on. What up?
We
What?
got enough cloud chasers. We need people who walk into their purpose, and purpose and passion aligns with each other. I need y'all to, they intertwine.
Yes.
Purpose and passion.
Oh, now I'm extra excited. Ooh.
Yeah, it's up.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and cut. Look, we can go on all night. Let's go ahead and
We
cut it
call
off.
that. I
This
told
stuff I gotta tell you afterwards.
you. Okay.
Thank y'all so much for tuning. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Young Goat, for being on my podcast. I can't wait to get in the pod. I'm ready. I can't wait to get in the podcast.
It's up.
Because sometimes I get tired. And
I feel you.
that's why I try to do my live because I really don't want to take the time to go back and edit and
This like a little restaurant. All you gotta do is pull up. I put it on the plate for you.
Right. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. I think I got another one. Y'all know I'm gonna post a flyer. I think I got another one coming up next week, if I'm not mistaken. But I look on my calendar and figure it out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the opportunity, Veronica.
You're welcome.
All right.